I don't know. What you think about all this shit? The shit that they're saying, the shit we've been talking about. Like, what are your thoughts on all this?
Well, I mean, I understand where they're coming from, right?
Yeah.
But like you said, like you've already like been doing these things. Like these are things that you've obviously thought about. So it just really depends. I think you have to talk with her about it. Like it doesn't matter what they say. It matters more like what the fuck you guys gonna do about it. Like taking action and just making sure that you guys are on the same page. Just communicate.
My only thing is like, look, one of the things someone asked me, like, what do I admire about Mariah? It's one, how patient she is, how understanding she is, and how hard she tries, right? How hard she tries for me, for her, shit like that. And dude, why do we keep seeing these goddamn cops, bro? It's the third time we've seen a cop, chat. Third time we've seen a cop. And the third one, how much she tries. I know she's trying a lot for this relationship, so I'm not gonna. That's why I didn't break up with her because I know she's trying. So like an example I was telling one of my boys is like, okay, imagine she's fighting 1,000 demons a day, and the one she lets out is the one I see and I have to deal with in terms of like an argument like this, right?
Yeah.
That's the shit that upsets me. But like maybe in the beginning of our relationship, she let out 30 demons. Now it's just one, you know? Yeah. So that's kind of how I'm seeing it now. But at the same time, it's like, damn, dude, I'm not trying to deal with no fucking demons, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not trying to deal with no fucking demons. Like,
well, do you feel like you have any demons?
Me personally? Well, yeah, probably, but I show it differently.
How do you show it?
Well, like through my work. Like, I put my pain into like making something better. So like, I'll go to the gym, or I'll go fucking do some like stream, or I'll go think of an idea or something like that. Like, I'll use it as fire to fuel me, type of thing.
So do you ever like let that like get to Mariah? Like, do you ever show her that?
Show her what?
Like a demon. Like how you mentioned, like
I get in a bad mood or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes I be in a badass mood, but well, and then that's the time when she's like hella understanding and like calm about certain shit. But that's the thing, like that's why we're different, right? When she's letting out a demon and I'm taking it in, I need my space to back up.
Oh, okay.
But she's like the type to accept me, because like I can't. It seems like for me, I can't like accept her when she's going through her demon, only because like it feels like it triggers me. Cause like it feels like it's like a useless interaction. Like I feel. How do I explain this? Let me think for a second. I'm like, dude, why the fuck are you crying, bro? Lock the fuck in and do something with all that anger and pain and whatever you're feeling. Go do something about it. Stop fucking just sitting there and being a useless tantrum baby. Like that's how I feel.
Is it because like you used to be like that and you're?
Yeah, I used to be like what she does now. And I know how fucking useless it is and how painful that is. So I'm like, dude, go do something about that, bruh. If you're in a bad mood, go to the gym. If you're in a bad mood, go hang out with your friends. If you're in a bad mood, go do something. Don't just sit there and cry about it, because that does nothing. I was already there. I'm already like,
so like when you were at that point where you would do things like that, what helped you realize like this is not right? I should be doing something. Like what helped you realize that?
Okay. So I knew I was like that with my ex. I would be a useless sack of junk, right? Yeah. And I would just be getting hurt. I would just be crying and doing nothing in bed and just being a useless sack of shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, why am I crying over this bitch and wasting so much time of my life, and I'm doing absolutely nothing but just complaining and shit? And I forgot what I was doing, but I remember I think I made my first ever logo for my streaming shit.
Yeah.
When I was sad as fuck. And I'm like, dude, I want to keep doing this shit every single time. Like, if I could use all this like sadness, anger, and everything, I want to keep redoing that shit, reproducing that shit. Cause like, dude, if I'm gonna be sad, okay, fuck it. I could be sad and I could just go make it, like, transmute that energy into something positive. Like, okay, I can't control what other people do. Yeah, the dread picture, I made that shit when I was depressed as fuck.
So would you say at that point you're like at your lowest? And then that's when you started to...
a little bit later. Yeah, actually, like I was still going through shit, but I had learned that skill then. Like, use my negative energy and make it into something positive. Like, I'm gonna always feel bad about something. It's how I react to things is what is gonna make of that situation.
So that had to come like from self-realization, like you internally.
Yeah, and well, and it wasn't because I didn't have my boys telling me none of this shit. They're just, hey, break up with the bitch. They're just being like superficial as fuck about that, right? Like, I didn't have anyone telling me nothing. Like, I had to come to that realization myself. Because my homies were just on some like drug addict shit. So they were just, hey, let's go kick it, fool. You know, shit like that. So I had to figure that shit out on my own. It was lonely as fuck. Like, I was fucking crying in bed, like just being a bitch, all depressed and stuff, blue lights and everything. And I'm like, so like, man, I don't even like playing my own video game and none of that shit.
So like, in a sense, do you feel like for Mariah to battle her demons, like she has to be able to like come to that realization on her own?
Exactly, yeah. That's how I think she needs to do it on her own. And then, but she needs to do it on her own, but she will never let us be alone. That's the problem. Like, she can never come to that realization because she's so caught up on thinking about me.
Oh.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Have you ever like had a conversation with her?
Yeah. I told her hella times. So let me read some of these chats.
Interesting.
These bitches are saying they would leave. Yeah, because like, for example, the other day she was joining the Discord and leaving hella times just to like check up, see what I was doing, like trying to be on some incognito shit, but like I could see everything.
Oh, like stalking you
type shit. Yeah.
Oh man.
They just sit there and then it affects us. Like, she gets sad, she comes to us talking about I'm sad. It's like, what the fuck do you want me to go do with it? Yeah, like, go do something with it. That's exactly how I feel. Like, she tells me her sad, like, okay, cool. What are we gonna do about it?
You think it'll be different for girls though, like how they handled it?
Hell yeah. Wait. But you can't keep comparing with your past relationship. Yes, learn from it and understand she's different and she sees things differently than you. I understand she sees differently than me. What I'm saying though is just because we see different doesn't mean what she's doing is good for her. Y'all need to like understand and understand that shit, chat. Just because she's doing something and that's what she does doesn't mean it's good for her, chat. That's what y'all need to get. Like, y'all are wasting time crying, doing nothing for hours, just being sad as fuck. How is that good for you, bro? There's nothing positive that comes from that. Like, y'all do it again. Something happens, you're gonna do it again. And again and again and again. You guys never learn for it. You guys sitting there crying for hours, hella hours. Maybe you make her feel better. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do the same junk Mariah does with my closest friends. And when they're busy and don't respond, I get in my head because I feel like I need them and I have nobody else. It's just me and my thoughts. And that's the thing, bro. You're not going to have someone there every single time. You need to learn how to face it on your own. But if you're always going to everyone else to solve your problems, dude, you're basically no better than a leech, bro.
You gotta face your own demons.
You got to face your own demons, bro. Let me see this shit. Talking to them makes my mind feel better or calms me down. I get that, but y'all are never going to be self-sufficient, bro. Y'all are literally going to be fighting. If I'm not there one time, like, let's say I'm at a meeting or something and Mariah's going crazy, she's going to kill herself or something? Like, dude, learn how to handle that shit on your own. I'm just a girl. Wasn't she acting like nothing happens since she sent Sosa running vid and reaction when she was joining? Nah, I know she was doing that just so she could see that she's still around. Okay, but how do you make an aggro? Just give it up. Man, shut your ass up. You can't just be dependent of a person that's just gonna drag you down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, child. Like, dude, most girls cannot be independent, bro. Like, it's not that I want her to be independent. There's just certain things every human being needs to be independent of. Like, one big thing is that, like, obviously, since Mariah deals with a lot of mental issues, I always push her to learn how to control her thoughts and everything. Because I don't want her getting on antidepressants, because what's that gonna do for her? What does that teach her? That she's just gonna take a pill every time she feels away. And now all of a sudden she's dependent on that pill. She doesn't take the pill, then she feels crazy as fuck. Come on, bro.
You know, something I realized, like, when I was with my ex, like, she didn't grow up with a dad, so, like, a lot of the time I felt like she would be super attached and she would always want to be with me and like always like want to talk to me just because like she was missing that big part of her life, and she was trying to fill that void with me.
With you.
And I feel like it was just a lot for me to fucking
It's too much,
handle.
right?
Like, it just, like, drained me, like, not only, like, mentally, but, like, I would just, like, sometimes want to go home, and she would be like, stay more. Like, I'd be like, I have to go, and she would make me stay more, and I would lose sleep, and obviously, like, I did love her, and that was, like, something that I wanted to, like, put effort into, but I felt like I was losing myself in that, and I couldn't prioritize, like, what I wanted to do, so, like, it just depends, like, it's tough.
That's exactly how I feel, bro. Like, I know Mariah has a lot of trauma and shit, and she's probably filling a bunch of voids with me, but that's draining the fuck out of me too. Cause like holy shit, bro. Like, dude, I'm not the solution to your problems. Like,
and like, keep in mind, like, I would talk to her about that, and obviously you've talked to Mariah about that too. Like, being very honest, like, that's what I would do too. But you can't just like. You can't take all of that because you got your own shit to deal with as well. Like.
Exactly, bro. And like, y'all gotta think about it, bro. We're just some bloods too, bro. Like, we're just some regular ass bloods having to be a therapist for these bitches, bro. And that's the problem. Like, dude, I feel like most girls like got some type of fucked up ass problem nowadays, bro. Like, literally, you'll be lucky to find a normal bitch. Like, every girl has some type of fucking trauma, some mental issues, both. Some, like, bro. Every girl is fucked up, bro. Every girl is fucked up in the head. They got some type of problem that they're going through, and they try to use us as their fucking outlet to unfuck themselves up, and they don't realize that they're just fucking us up in the process. They get healed, and then they leave us. And they leave us all fucked up.
And then the guys are at fault too, because they let themselves get taken advantage of, and, you know, like, I came to that realization on my own as well. Like, I couldn't keep going with it, so that's why I like decided to end the relationship. So
wait, look, some bitch said, some girl said, sorry Angelic, this is why I don't get into relationships, because I would drain the fuck out of a motherfucker. I get where Mariah is coming from though. This shit's hard to snap out of, dude. I know, but that's the thing. Like, what the fuck? Like, look, Angelic, just think about it from your shoes. Like, say I was dating you, Angelic, since you're comparing yourself so much to Mariah. What am I supposed to do as a boyfriend to help you when you're literally draining the fuck out of me being you? Like, being you, Angelic, you're draining the shit out of me. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Feel me? I mean, that's not their fault. We're not saying it's their fault, but it's not my fault either, and it's not my problem to be dealing with. Like, we can't deal with that. That's trauma you guys have to deal with on your own. Most of the girls I've been with have problems, what I'm saying, bro. They just want us to put everything to the side to comfort them. Like, at one point you're gonna be annoying, and what are you gonna do? End it all? Fact. You need to learn how to control your emotions, independent, and not just vent to someone. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, dude, I literally think most girls have the same exact problem that we're talking about, bro. That's literally the sad part, bro. Like, literally most girls have this exact problem that we're talking about. Yeah, they don't know how to control their emotions, and they have so many problems that we have to unfuck them up. Like, as if I'm a therapist. Dude, I'm just the blood. Like, I'm literally just the dude, bro. Like, what do you expect me to do? I'm just trying to live life how you're trying to live life. I know you got problems and shit, but you come into a relationship, you throw all your problems on me, expecting me to deal with that shit. And like, when I can't, you start going absolutely crazy. I can't do nothing, bro.
I got a question.
What's up?
Would you ever let your girl get a therapist?
Hell yeah, my girl's a therapist right now. I be telling her that therapist is retarded. She doesn't work for shit. Dude, the dumbass therapist is literally telling you, like, yo, when you're feeling anxiety, start tapping and shit. I'm like, dude, you're gonna tap and then go right back to feeling crazy as fuck.
Wait, what do you mean tap? Like
start tapping your finger or start looking around, looking at colors and shit. I'm like, dude, like, to snap out of it. I'm like, dude, Mariah, you need to get hobbies, bro. You need to go do shit. Like, you need to make friends. You need to have people to hang out with so you could, like...
Does she have any friends? Like,
dude, fuck no. She don't got no friends, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Like, dude, I'm her only friend, bro. Like she has, like, we all have some people. It's like basically how Ken is to me. Like, I know Ken, but we literally never hang out. This fool just sends me snaps every once in a while. Like, about nothing. She has, like, people like that. Like, some coworkers and shit, but she don't got no one else, bro. It's just me. Like, I be thinking the therapist is stupid as fuck. Like, dude, Mariah, go out, meet some friends, hang out with them, actually do shit with them on the weekend, have friends like how I have friends, like my Discord community that I go talk to, go to the, like, she goes to the gym, but like, you need to have your own independent life. How she explained it to me basically was like, if I'm not with Snack, then I'm basically just preparing to see you. I'm like, dude, what kind of life is that? Like, I fuck with that, like, you're all about me and shit, but what kind of life really is that? Like, you either are spending time with me, or all you're doing is just preparing to see me. You know, like shaving or getting your nails done or doing some bullshit like that. Like, dude, like, that's so draining on me, because you put so much expectation for that one day that I see you, and then, like, maybe I don't live up to that expectation, and then I'm just here like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I'm just happy to be with you, and you had all this crazy ass expectations of certain things that were to happen, and I'm just here like, what the fuck?
And that's important, because like, the more I think of it now, like, that's something I want to do when I get in a relationship. Like, I want to make sure that I have people around me who are gonna like support me, like hang out with friends still, like not just like hang out with my girl. Like, I would literally like not hang out with my friends at all.
Yeah.
Like, I would just hang out with my girl every week, and like that's literally like all I would put my time into. So like, I having that balance, so like having time for friends and like having time for like your community, and like, do you go to church?
Yeah. Well, I haven't gone recently, just because I haven't really had time for that shit, but I'm gonna start making time for it, because that's not something I should be slacking on.
Yeah, like, you gotta have balance. You can't just like put everything into your partner. Like, you gotta.
Exactly, right? And that's how it was in my first relationship, kind of, and I realized that's a problem. And the thing is, like, I don't want to lose Mariah to these dumbass little mistakes, right? So obviously I've been telling you, like, dude, do this shit, please, bro. Like, we're literally gonna break up and lose what we have, because you can't just do some basic little shit like this. Like, you can't fix these little ass problems that are gonna end up fucking us up, and you're gonna lose me in the process, and I'm gonna lose you. And like, I need her to put an emphasis on being her own independent individual, so that when she's with me, she could appreciate that shit a lot more, and just realize that, dude, you shouldn't be insecure about shit I'm doing, because I've been with you for damn near 2 years, and despite all the girls that I've talked to, all the girls that I'm around, whatever, I still choose you every single time. What the fuck are you insecure about? What are you jealous about? Because this bitch is talking to me in a Discord? Yeah, dude, she gets to talk to me in a Discord. You come to my house, lay in my fucking bed, you take dick like all the time, like you get whatever the fuck you want. And what are you jealous about? Because she talked to me in a Discord? Like, I'm just like, dude, what are you tripping on, bruh? Like, what are you tripping on? That's how I be thinking. They get damaged from their act. We act as their bandage, shield them, and they get all their sadness abandoned, so they blame us and leave and go with another dude that now we have to heal on our own. And that's the reason a bunch of motherfuckers be saying, don't trust these hoes. Yeah, she needs to find a hobby.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I forgot to tell you.
What?
Fucking my ex. She's, I told you, like, she's already with another guy.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Damn.
And she got fucking proposed to, bro.
She got proposed to?
It's a fucking military guy too.
Oh, hell, he trying to get the benefits. That fool don't give a fuck about the bitch.
It's only been like 2 months, bro.
Dude, hey, that fool's more retarded than you, bro. The fuck? 2 months?
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
What the fuck? Hold on, let's read this shit. I have boundaries in a relationship. Like, you aren't gonna force me to go with you if I already had plans with my friends or if I'm talking to them. Look, bro, long story short, because someone asked her, Snack, how do I cross-eliminate with these women? Too many to pick from, and there's always a new hidden baddie that appears out there. Look, bro, this is what I learned. And I don't know how I learned this shit, but I learned it, bro. Like, yes, obviously, you care about looks. Like, obviously, I care about looks. Making sure a girl looks good and shit. But I'm not going to eliminate a girl because she doesn't look as good as another girl. Because, bro, if she has the right personality, I don't give a fuck, bro. What's good, Unite? Like, dude, I care so much more about their personality, about how they actually are as a person, rather than their looks. Because, like, dude, I just take them to the gym and lock them in and get them right and tell them to eat healthy and shit like that, and they're gonna look a lot better. But most women will never change their personality, bro. We already see this shit like time after time, bro. Half these bitches already fucked up with some crazy shit. You think they're gonna change their personality? Fuck no, you're tripping, bro. Tripping, bro. Right now we're not broken up, and we're not like, I'm just basically like just taking a little bit of space just to like, you know, just to you know, back up a little bit, just so we could recollect ourselves as human beings. Here we go. Did you tell Daniel how she literally argues with girls in your community because she wants to be the only female in your life? Yeah. Like, dude, like, she just gets really jealous about a lot of other girls that are like just around me in the community, whatever. You know, like basically how I was talking to Fernanda, Mia De La Rosa, just responding to the comments. She feels a way about that, so she be getting mad at them. She don't be friendly to them or none of that shit. I'm like, dude, why you gotta be doing all that, bro?
Well, has she ever like met them in person?
Fuck no.
No?
Dude, I haven't even met them in person. I don't know what the fuck she's tripping about, bro. Let's go in the car. It's cold as fuck.
All right.
You broke your heart, babe. You ain't never been around me. I'm dressed now. I just wanna see you sexy.